is Collector's Corner, Baltimore City, coolest store in Baltimore. We got a lot of awesome stuff for y'all guys today, don't we, Quinn?
We do. Matter of fact, I got my party glasses on. 10th
Yeah,
episode.
You look ready. You look ready. Villains month, villains all month. DC doing the real big with the new 52.
I'm excited. I mean, 3D colors.
Well, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. A little excited, but also very disappointed with Lobo. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We definitely will get to that. We also got the Comic-Con for y'all. Darryl K and your boy Jacob Mayberry. We hit Comic-Con. We got that footage for y'all too today. But Quinn, let's start with you first. Give us your reviews.
All right. Well, in spite of Lobo, I am going to start with a book I actually did enjoy.
Okay.
All right. Relic #1, or Green Lantern 23.1. Man, this was an awesome issue. Actually, while I was at Baltimore Comic-Con, I got to talk to the writer, Robert Venditti, and actually learned that this is actually his pitch for Green Lantern when he first started. This is a really well-written narrative about the new villain that he created, Relic. It kind of gives you a good emphasis on who he is and what he's about to do. This issue is kind of a prelude to what's coming out next month in Green Lantern called Lights Out. And basically, all this is 24 issues of splash pages. I mean, the art is incredible in this issue.
Robert Venditti, I loved his work in Demon Knights. I really did.
He did Demon Knights, he did X-O Manowar.
Fantastic job in Demon Knights.
And I was actually really surprised to find out that up until 5 years ago, he didn't even read a comic.
Okay.
So it was really cool. This issue is fantastic.
What are we giving it?
5 out of 5.
Oh my God. Okay.
I mean, this issue is absolutely one of my favorite villains.
Awesome. What you got for us next?
All right. Ventriloquist #1.
Ooh, yikes.
Man, what do I say about this?
Yikes.
Alright, so besides Billy going on here from Saw, this issue was really, it was really creepy, but at the same time I really couldn't honestly get into it. I really liked the original Ventriloquist, Arnold Wesker. This new girl is kind of weird. She's kind of creepy.
She looks ugly.
She is, and she's got some kind of telekinesis ability, and you can tell that this character was written. By the way, Gail Simone is the one that created this character, and I really feel like she tried to give this character justice, but with the weird telekinesis ability she has, it was just a little too far-fetched with me, and I just really couldn't. I guess I just couldn't get into this book. I mean, it wasn't for me.
It looks horrible. That actually looks like Jigsaw.
It does. It actually looks like the Jigsaw puppet. She kind of looks like this old granny kind of.
And if that book was anything like the last couple of Saw movies, then we already know that it's trash.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that's coming from a big Saw.
Yeah, so I guess 0 out of 5 on that one.
Actually 2. 2 out of 5. Man,
I don't know, I don't know.
The art, I have to give it. The art was good, but the story was just lacking.
I don't know, but okay.
All right. And my last one I got for you today is Cyborg Superman.
Ah, good one.
It was. Matter of fact, I must say, guys, I'm not going to spoil who it is, but it is not Hank Henshaw. This is a brand new character the DC 52 has created. It's Michael Nelson doing the art. I mean, I'm sorry, doing the writing on this. And it was a really good issue. It was really creepy. It was kind of like a Saw-like vibe. People literally eating each other to death.
Oh my God.
You know, just the assembly of this like half-dead human. Or Kryptonian, I should say, being assembled by actually Brainiac, who was another villain throughout the issue. And this issue was just really cool. It was really fascinating. I've never picked up Supergirl. This issue makes me want to, so I'm going to be backtracking on Supergirl to figure out more about this guy.
It's okay. I mean, her solo story is okay. It's not fantastic, though.
Yeah.
But, so what you give
it? I give that book a 5 out of 5. That is easily one of my favorite villains months so far. We're 2 weeks into it.
Cool.
Well,
I'm going to start off with the Creeper, Justice League Dark. Gotta say that the Creeper is one of them characters in DC a lot of people forget about. He actually was in the last season of the Batman animated show that everybody does love from the 90s.
Anti-hero, correct?
Yeah, anti-hero, sometimes good, sometimes bad. I can tell you most definitely in here he's bad. He's a villain. It seems like the new 52 want to go the way with the Creeper where he's a villain. Jack Ryder is still the Creeper. That's not really a spoiler alert to people that do know who the Creeper is. I definitely recommend checking out the book. There's some great artwork in here. Definitely a totally different origin that actually use other characters in DC Universe that don't get a lot of shine. I did like that about the origin. But if you ask me personally if I like the origin, hit and miss with me, maybe.
So my question is I can't help but notice that is a Justice League Dark book.
Yeah, it is.
Does he have some kind of mystical origin?
Yeah, he does. He definitely has a mystical origin to him, time back to feudal Japan. So,
wow, all right.
You know, if y'all do like y'all Japanese superheroes or your Asian superheroes, which there are not a lot of, definitely check this out because he definitely is an Asian villain coming from feudal Japan. I would give this issue a 3 out of 5. Like I said, definitely do like it because they're using a Creeper. a guy that's really underused in DC, and I'm happy to see him back. 3 out of 5, guys.
All right.
Cool.
What else you have for us?
I got for us probably my favorite thing from Villains Month so far. Yes, better than Lobo. Don't worry, Lobo's coming.
All right.
Darkseid. I gotta say that I loved everything about this Darkseid comic just because I already knew Darkseid origin, and I love how they went back into this and actually played it out for you. I mean, you already did kind of get the origin throughout the years and the decades of DC been around. They show you clips and hints, but no, they actually show you Darkseid as a child working, showing how he basically was a slave, a beneather to the older guys that used to play above him and just do whatever they want and torture them. And Darkseid kind of just had enough one day and decided to kill all the guys while they were sleeping or while they was weak. And that's how Darkseid got his power. He basically got his power from all the guys or whatever. It shows how his beef with High Father Stark, who is his brother, for y'all that don't know. Definitely a great issue. Definitely pick this up if you want to know more about Darkseid. If you want to know how he ties into the New 52 universe, you definitely will actually find out why he wants Superman, why he wants Earth. I definitely recommend this. I give this a 5 out of 5. It probably was one of the best that I read from Villains Month so far. Definitely.
Yeah, it was actually on one of my lists of wanting to review. I'm glad you did it. It
Yes.
really is a fantastic issue.
Now let's get to the most disappointing thing that I have read ever since Thundercats crossed over with Gotchaman.
Oh man.
Let's get to the new Lobo, which was so devastating. I wanted to cry.
And that is your favorite character, right?
Lobo was my favorite character, and I want to cry right now just because of what they done to him. Don't look at the cover. This guy right here, this is not Lobo. Lobo now is a skinny, metrosexual, kid-friendly guy now. Look at Lobo. That's not the Lobo we love. That's not the Lobo we love and know. That's not Lobo. That's not the main man. I don't know who this guy is inside of the comic. This comic makes me mad. I'm going to put it back down before I rip it in half. Everything about this makes me mad. No, it makes me mad. They ruined one of my favorite characters in the DC universe. First of all, Lobo started off as a parody, okay? Lobo was supposed to be an over-the-top character. He was supposed to be so 90s. That was everything about him. He was supposed to be hardcore, super brutal and everything. And they just take that away by giving him the little sly dog. It's kind of like they made him like an evil Gambit, which doesn't even fit him. Like, oh my God, it was just so devastating.
And that's
so
what I liked, is
crime.
that he was so brooding, he was so vicious.
So just
but he had-
overbearing, so aggressive, so just
And I don't know if you saw, but the other redesigns that they were going to use,
they actually
end
looked
up
a little
with
better.
the tiniest,
The tiny skinny
scrawny,
one.
Yeah.
Like I mean, come on. When is Lobo like sipping on a margarita like in a bar? It starts off with Lobo sipping on a margarita in a bar, just chilling and stuff. And I'm like, this is not Lobo. Lobo drinks 40s. Like, come on, yo. Lobo's the main man. He don't sip on margaritas in a bar. Like, I could just rag on this comic all day about how they did the great character of Lobo so much injustice. This is just injustice to Lobo. I definitely do not recommend this comic. I definitely 0 out of 5. I said it.
Oh, man.
Big 0 out of
bad.
5. This is horrible. Negative 5 out of 5. That's what Darryl K says. This comic makes me mad. I'm getting up right now.
All right. What's going on, guys? The term today is evil is relative. Yes, I'm talking about Forever Evil #1, written by Jeff Johns. I have to say this book is an absolute gem. This is DC's love letter to the villains, and I've got to say this is an awesome kickoff to an issue. It's a 6-part series, and I cannot wait to see the rest of it. Basically, this book starts out in an undisclosed amount of time after Trinity War, and basically the Justice League are claimed dead, and the villains have taken over pretty much the entire world. The crime syndicate has come with one goal in mind, is to eliminate all heroes, and this issue definitely proves it. I'm not going to tell you who, but they definitely out a hero in this book that will definitely bring a big change to this guy's solo title. I have to say, this book is absolutely fantastic. I love the art, I love the writing, everything about it is amazing. We get some follow-ups on some heroes and some villains that we haven't seen for a while. For example, we find out Joker is indeed alive after death in the family. There's a mention by Penguin that, Joker is among them, but he might be wearing somebody else's face. So I'm actually really excited for that. I'm sure he's going to appear in the tie-in called Arkham War. And this book is just absolutely fantastic, guys. I can't say it enough. I definitely give this book a 5 out of 5. Please go check it out. And that's what Darryl K Says. We now kick it off to Allie with her indie review.
Hey guys, it's Allie B with another indie comic book review for you. This week we have Genius by Siegel. It follows the story of a young father who bloomed early as a prodigy in the scientific field with this great theory, and now his wife has been diagnosed with cancer. And so he's now under the strain of come up with a theory within the next 2 weeks, or lose his job, lose his medical care. His wife is pretty much destined for death. It's very interesting. It follows him through his daily life as well, struggling with trying to communicate to his teenage son and try to relate to him, as well as his 2 younger daughters. Just wonderful work. It ties in the story of Einstein through the thread of his father-in-law and how they came to know each other. And so Theodore, the main character, the father, starts to think about, Einstein's theories and how he worked through his problems, and ends up having these dreams where he converses with Einstein. It's very interesting. It's very beautiful work. It's very painterly, washed out, very dreamlike, cerebral. I highly recommend it. I give it a 4 out of 5.